Lady Gaga won't be walking down the aisle anytime soon, it seems. Yes, she won't. An ET source tells us that while Gaga is, quote, incredibly elated about her engagement, that she has been very busy with, what else? A Star is Born. Our source says, quote, she can't even begin to think about a wedding. She had no idea the film would be this successful, and she is completely taken aback by the public's reaction. Now, if you missed it, of course, Gaga, who I stand for from here till the end of the time, is up for Best Actress for A Star is Born at the Golden Globes. Joining me now is Topher of our own etlive news desk to break this all down. So, Topher, this is the latest that we have on Gaga. Our source saying that she is, quote, so over the moon at the moment, right? I mean, just how happy is she right now?
She's basically at her happiest point in her career. She's apparently, according to our source reporting, she's been telling everyone close to her that she's so grateful to be at this point in her work and her life where she's working with these amazing artists and getting these accolades, but she also gets to do that while she spends time with someone that she loves so dearly. But as we know, with Gaga, her first love and one of the most important things in her life, the source tells us, is her fans. She doesn't want to let them down by not giving anything 100% right now. So just keeping focused on the work. Love life will come. She'll focus on the personal life, but we know Gaga's just devoted to fans. They get absolutely everything that they deserve. And also she's having just such an amazing year. She's really going to celebrate that as we go into the massive kind of chaos of awards season.
That's the thing. I mean, I just interviewed her and Bradley Cooper a couple weeks ago at the American Cinematheque Awards where he was being honored. And you can tell it's like already they're being bombarded. And this is just the beginning. I mean, really, when you're talking about press for a movie like this, it's a full year or if not more of your life because it premieres, back at the Toronto International Film Festival. And then you got to take it all the way through to the Oscars aren't until end of February. And I'm going to go ahead and say it that I think Miss Gaga is going to be getting an Oscar nom. So I agree with everything. I mean, I'm just saying I agree. I want her to enjoy this moment in this time as a fan. As she's worked so hard to get here. She has said before that she really, as a child, wanted to be an actress even before she wanted to be a singer. So it's a dream realized for her. Now, we know her fiancé works in the music business, a manager, I think, of many big stars, Christian Carino. Do we know from our sources kind of what he is thinking or feeling as she's going through this crazy time?
Yeah, apparently they've really talked about the wedding. Again, like they're waiting till they have some time with her busy schedule to plan something hugely elaborate. So they want something big. But in order to do something big, you need the time to dedicate to do it. And they don't have the time to do that right now. But from what we hear from our source, this relationship's different for Gaga because Christian really kind of understands her on a more intimate level. She trusts him fully and feels really secure around him. But that said, they don't get a lot of private time. But when they do, they love to have private getaways in fancy hotels. So they like to live the good life. But that's to say, like you said, he's a really important kind of talent manager and agent in the industry. He represents Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, Harry Styles. So he's got a lot of stuff going on too. So the two of them, really big power players who have a lot going on. I think we also have to specify Gaga not only has award season coming up right now, but she's also about to launch a brand new Vegas residency that she's currently in rehearsals for. And that launches at the end of this month and goes throughout all of 2019. So I can't think of anyone that might be more busy than Lady Gaga right now.
Right. I mean, traveling all over. We've seen her on Instagram starting to post videos of her, like, getting the production going for that Las Vegas residency because it's going to be a huge visual spectacle, I think, with lots of animations. And we actually have, I want to bring up a quote from one of our sources about her and Christian. Quote, Christian loves to make her happy, and he is so proud of her success. He is patient because he was a huge influence in her doing the film to begin with. The amazing thing about their relationship is that he understands her work and career, and he is there to guide her. So it sounds like the process of her, picking the film, being in the film, and then all this is just really unifying them, and that he was with her from the start. So, of course, he's given her this gorgeous engagement ring, but a ring on the finger, they're locked in, they're supporting each other, and Gaga enjoying everything that she has worked so hard for. All right,
and we have to note that they are a couple. We have to note they're a couple who, as much as Gaga's always out in the public eye and she's big on stage and a big persona, she's still someone who keeps her private life private. like, we didn't know about the engagement until just October. We don't actually know when the engagement happened. So it wouldn't surprise me if they kind of ran off and eloped one day and we just didn't even know about it. Because Gaga's the type of person who likes to keep her personal life to herself.
And she also keeps us guessing and surprised, which is part of the reason I love her. She's a performer. All right, Topher, thank you so much. Gaga is far from the shallow.